everyone. I am Imran Ali, Assistant Professor, Department of MBA, Noida Institute of Engineering and Technology, Greater Noida. This is lecture 32, unit 4, in which I am going to discuss about lean and agile manufacturing. I will be discussing in detail the dimension of push and pull supply chain, what is lean manufacturing and why it is becoming so relevant into the organization, or increasingly manufacturing organization are moving toward lean practices. Then what is agile and how it could be important and increasing or adding efficiency into the business organization. As far as the push and pull concept into the supply chain are concerned, push products are pushed through the channel from production up to the retailer. This means the production happen based on demand forecast. So, what statistically, what certain data has said, accordingly we produce and we start pushing into the market. Maybe in reality company has not conduct any research, or they have not come in touch with the customer, or they did not try to understand the taste and preferences of the consumer. So, they have just tried and they have just estimated that this is what we need to produce, they just produce and start selling into the market. So, company will make the production, or company will produce certain goods as per its own estimate or demand forecast, and these manufacture and produce product will be dumped or will be supplied into the businesses. On the other hand, push based supply chain, procurement, production and distribution are demand driven rather than prediction. Goods are produced in the amount of demand and needed. So, into the pull based supply chain, probably we are doing some estimation, we are trying to understand what kind of level of demand will remain in the years to come, what will be the exact level of demand in the coming year, and then we will plan how many quantity or how many number of the goods are to be produced over a period of time. So, the push and pull supply chain, into push we are just manufacture as per our own estimate and we push it into the market for the customer to be sold. On the other hand, into the pull we are trying to manufacture as per the demand and as and when they are being required, rather than manufacture and keep in inventory for long span of time. These are the two scenarios which are indicating about how push versus pull communication happen. Into the we make all we can just in case. So, these all factors are indicating toward push, and these all factors are indicating toward pull. This factor indicate to pull and these factors are indicating to push. If there is a poor communication between department or among employees, there is a probability that some wrong forecasting or some wrong estimation is going to happen into the organization. This poor communication, it is in the company or it is in among the functional area of the organization. Poor communication lead to wrong forecasting, and wrong forecasting might lead toward the wrong production, and ultimately it is going to push into the market. So, organization need to do, or they are advisable, ensure that among all functional area of the organization, be it is HR, marketing, finance, production, IT, all functional area of the organizations are working with each other, they have a proper communication, they are supporting each other and they are having a proper coordination among each other, then only certain efficiency or better performance can be achieved in the organization. Next, it is management by firefighting. So, there is no professional approach of managing it, we have taken a short term approach and we are managing it. In the organization, a high level of inventory is being maintained. And I had discussed many times that high inventory is not in the interest of the organization and not adding any efficiency in the company. Once there are certain high inventory in the company, or the company has to incur, it is holding cost will be incurred by the company, it is holding. Next, it is the setup cost, or several other costs are there which a company has to incur. So, as per the just in time, lean manufacturing, agile manufacturing, we need to keep our level of inventory minimum as much as it is required just to run, and not unnecessary inventory should be maintained. Next, it is production on approximation. We have just an idea, we just thought about that these number of the goods are going to be demanded in the market, and on this approximation we start manufacturing. Ultimately, when the product goes in market and the demand was not really there, that lead to next, the wastage is high, and the manufacturing it is happening into the larger lots or larger batches. So, it is always advisable produce into small batches, small lots, and as and when they are only needed, do not keep into the larger quantity and which are difficult to be managed by the organization. So, these all factors lead to the push supply chain. Next, pull supply chain, it is what? The pull supply chain ensure that the production need to be done as per the customer specification, customer requirement, industry trend, and production rather doing into the larger quantity or large batches. Production is advisable to happen into a small quantity. So, that is what how it is going to work for the organization. There is a better communication among employees, there is a better communication among several part of the organization into different functional area of the organization, and each unit or each part of the organization is facilitating or contributing to each other for their better performance. Next, it is about waste reduction. Pull system is intended to reduce the waste exponentially. So, they do not want to accumulate waste, and their entire focus is that the waste need to be minimized as much as it is possible. It is management by sight. You actually see, you realize what is happening, what are the trend, what are the preferences of the consumer, and based on these preferences your demand it is going to be made. Next, it is about the actual consumption. Actual consumption will we will be seeing how realistic the consumption is happening, how much quantity of the goods are going to be consumed by the consumer. Based on that we are going to. Next, it is about low inventory, and low inventory, unlike the push, the company do not want to keep extra inventory, they will keep with the company only as much as it is just required for the time being, not much into the quantity. Next, it is about the production precision. Production had to happen with more accuracy and with having the less possibility or probability of some error. Next, it is about lean manufacturing. Lean manufacturing is about, and it is influenced by Japanese concept. Lean manufacturing, it is the more impacted or influenced by Toyota production system in Japan, where the Toyota was more concerned about to reduce the waste. Lean is to reduce the weight. So, lean manufacturing emphasize whatever is extra or whatever is unnecessary or which is not very useful for the organization, we need to take away from the organization and try to make our manufacturing practices or manufacturing operations which are more market and customer centric. So, the lean manufacturing emphasis would be to cut cost, to eliminate the cost, and how we can make our manufacturing process more optimized and more business friendly, more business oriented, so that the overall sales in the organizations can be much longer. Lean manufacturing, the term lean manufacturing refers to eliminating waste. So, wastage need to be reduced or waste need to be minimized. Next, it is optimize processes. Whatever our manufacturing processes are, we need to eliminate unnecessary motion, we need to reduce any older methods of manufacturing, brought in newer one which is more relevant, which is more technological orientation. To whatever extent it is possible, bring in automation into the company or the businesses, so that overall efficiency can be brought into the company. Next, it is about the cost and boost innovation. So, innovation had to be looked into, and innovation will ensure that how we can brought in new practices into the organization, which is adding efficiency in the manufacturing. Reduce the time to market in fast paced, volatile and ever changing global environment. So, the crux of the lean manufacturing is that wastage should be reduced, and continuously we need to look for, and continuously we need to search for how our operation and processes can be more improved and optimized, and this is only possible when unnecessary or ideal capacity can be eliminated. Lean manufacturing define waste as anything. Lean manufacturing define waste as anything that does not add value to the customer. So, if we can observe nowadays, manufacturing organization has abandoned several manufacturing tactics or method that they were using in the past, because now more technological or more machinery oriented manufacturing is happening. So, any practice nowadays which does not create value to the customer, company need to cut it down or company need to abandon it, or any new practice or new method whereby we can add value to the customer or for the customer, we need to incorporate into the organization. By and large, organization are using automation, robotics, sensors are being used in demand forecasting. It is largely going to become it is going to be dependent on artificial intelligence and machine learning. So, practices need to be brought inside the organization or in our manufacturing processes, and whichever practices we feel like they are no more relevant and they are not adding anything to the customer or for the organization, we need to abandon them. So, this is what lean manufacturing say. Waste is anything which do not add any value to the customer, and it is not very fruitful for the organization. This can be a process of manufacturing, process of converting raw material, process of communication, process of transportation, any processes could be, but we need to just say, is this process even today relevant or it is in the position to create value to the customer. Next, it is activity or it is product and services, anything that require an investment of time, money and talent that does not create value for the customer. So, company has to look at, and company has to see that there is a consistent requirement of money to be invested into the product or into the business. There is a consistent requirement of talent into it, but even if the company is making investment, it is not in the position to create certain value for the customer or to the businesses. So, these kind of operations has to be abandoned. 3-4 days back, LG has discontinued its mobile handset manufacturing vertical or mobile handset manufacturing. So, the company requiring consistent fund was requiring, there was employees over there was a consistent requirement of investment to be made into unit, but as per the requirement it was not able to add value, or it was not in the position to add or create value for the customer. Therefore, company had decided to discontinue it. On again on the HMT watches, the company was requiring lot of investment from the company side or the government side, but it was not creating value to the customer. Again the government of India had decided, let us, we should keep it, discontinue, and otherwise it is going to be add or is continuously acquiring certain fund from the. So, the ideal time underlies talent, X is inventory or inefficiency process are considered waste by lean definition. So, nutshell or precisely, lean manufacturing advocates to reduce waste, and waste is what? Anything that does not create value for the customer, either it is a process or it is an activity or it is a product or it is service, it could be anything, and it requires some investment money or something is expected to be made by. Now, Toyota production system, it was developed into Toyota, and the objective was behind this Toyota production system TPS to bring all around change and to bring efficiency in the way how Toyota was being manufactured, because at that point of time Toyota was facing certain operational challenges, its profitability was low, in the market the intensity of the competition was very high. So, it was expected to how this can be brought down. So, considering that requirement or requirement of the businesses, this TPS was being developed, Toyota production system, and the first it was designed out Muri, means there should not be any overburden. Overburden should not be on any process, overburden should not be with the employee or on any machinery. So, there should be optimum burden that they easily can handle, they are comfortable with, rather than making or keeping our employee or machinery or equipment overburden. Next, it is about design out Mura. It is inconsistent, should not be there. Better it is that in all processes organization need to maintain certain standardization. So, once standardizations will be there, it will be easy for the company to measure it, and in case some variation is there or quality deviation happen, they easily can be catch. So, design Mura, I mean to say inconsistency need to be eliminate Muda, that is as I just discussed, that wastage need to be reduced, and as per definition of lean, wastage is anything that cannot add value for the customers. These are the certain saving waste that are being advocated by lean manufacturing. It is overburden. So, we need to have a proper estimate. We should be in the habit or practice of producing as much as required into business or into market. There is no need to produce over, otherwise it is going to add into the inventory and certain extra costs are likely to be incurred. So, there is a possibility of overproduction in that way. Next, it is about queues, storage and waiting. It is storage and waiting that add no value. So, if long waiting times, large storage is there and this add no value, or only it add the cost of the company. Next, it is about the transportation, movement of material and manpower between plants and workstation. Next, it is about inventory, unnecessary raw material, work in progress and finished goods. So, we do not keep it unnecessary in between, or motion, movement of equipment and people, we need to just check that there should not be unnecessary movement of equipment and people, and we need to watch, we need to identify if there is a unnecessary movement of the people or equipment, we need to we will prefer to cut them down. Next, it is about over processing that add no value. So, we are taking multiple processes, multiple method, but actually they do not create any value to the company or the organization. So, we need we will prefer to cut them down. Next, it is defective product return and warranties. Next, it is about agile manufacturing. Agile manufacturing is a term applied to a business organization that has created processes, tools and training. So, what is being it is process, it is tools and it is training to enable it to respond quickly to the customer need and market changes. Agile is what? Agile says that are you in the position to quickly respond to the need of the customer? Are you in the position to quickly respond to the change into the market trends, or are you in the position that you can modify your manufacturing, or you have the flexible manufacturing, so that your manufacturing practices can be changed. So, the ultimate focus of the agile manufacturing is quick responses are to be made. The first, it is the modular product design. Designing product in modular fashion that enable them to serve a platform for fast and easy variation. So, some changes or certain variations are expected to be brought in. It is information technology, automating the rapid dissemination of information throughout the company to enable lighting faster response to the order. So, if there is a faster flow of information, we fastly we can access this information, with the help of which we can take quick decision and company will be in the position to make certain changes too. Next, it is corporate partnership. We need to come up with the certain partnership, as I discussed in the case of supply chain also, that wherever there is a possibility, we need to come in partnership with the other company if we can brought in some improvement or some betterment in the organization or in the company. So, this creating virtual short term alliances with other companies that enable improved time to market for selected product. So, we need to do some partnership either into backward or into the forward, and the only objective behind it is that how this agile manufacturing can be ensured. It is knowledge culture, investing in employee training to achieve a culture that support rapid changes and rapid adoption. So, by these four elements we have come to know that ultimate motto or ultimate focus of this agile manufacturing is what? It is modular product design, where we have to give some variation, some changes need to be brought. We have to encourage or ensure that information technology is or information is easily available. As much as it is possible, it need to be more automated, so that based on this information decision can be taken. Next, it is corporate partners. We need to create partnership with the other companies and improve our business performance. Next, it is knowledge culture. So, knowledge culture is going to become a main area or concern for the business organizations. Next, it is the lean. As I discussed, lean, it is more concerned about wastage need to be reduced. It is anti complexity, establish standard procedure, it discourage variation or changes from step to step. So, this standardization help the organization to make more accuracy, and it establish certain standard, against that some data or some procedures can be checked out. So, we say that either McD or it is Burger King or several other organization in, services or into manufacture, they want to establish certain well established standards which are fixed, and against that we can check out our way of manufacturing or method of providing certain services. So, lean manufacturing advocates for standardization, not for customization, and standardization enable to maintain quality in the manufacturing setup or manufacturing processes. Next, it is about continuous improve. Lean is more concerned about that we need to search for always opportunities or the area where further improvement can be made. So, this further improvement either it is with respect to the wastage that we can reduce, or it is wastage with respect to certain processes, or in the design of certain product or design into the services. Wherever there is a possibility that this design can be improved, it is going in the interest of the organization. So, it is where continuity or continuous improvement is highly desired by the organization. It is in between somewhere required, it is required by lean as well as agile. It is productivity where both emphasize. It is increased quality, quality is being required by both, and there is a advocacy about quality by lean as well as agile concept. So, quality is the concern for both the concept. The empower the employee, empower your manpower, then only they are going to contribute better for the organization. Dissatisfy employee, how they could be contributed significantly to the upliftment and betterment for the organization. Next, it is respond to customer demand. Both are in concern with that how demand can be met and how demand can be tracked. Next, it is agile, iterate faster, bottom up, flexibly have to be maintained, and welcome changes including technology. So, the agile manufacturing, since it is more concerned about that our system, our manufacturing, our process should be designed in such a way that we are capable to respond to the need of the customer or current requirement can be met out by the customer more efficiently and effectively. So, we say if there is a requirement for the environmentally friendly product, are we able to the manufacture? If there is a requirement to manufacture low cost product, are we in the position to provide them? So, agile, it is about how we can make the quick changes, and these quick changes need to be as per the need and requirement of the industry. So, this was all about the lean and manufacturing organization. The role of information technology in supply chain is that IT need to be integrated in every step of supply chain. If IT is high, IT will enable high level of productivity in the organization. IT help the company to bring or lower down the cost. With the help of information technology, we can improve the product or design of the product and supply chain visibility, or we can make feel everybody into the organization. Yes, there is a supply chain that is working, and it can be made visual through the role and integration of information technology. So, this was all about this agile manufacturing and lean manufacturing and why it has become important for the organization. Thank you so much.